Hey my lovelies, welcome or welcome back to my channel. In this particular video, we will be looking at a simple Indian makeup look with a bindi and some very pretty jhumkas. Alright, so if you're interested in knowing how I created this look, make sure you like, share and subscribe to the channel and look at the tutorial right till the end. So without further ado, let's get started. The first thing you need to start off with is a clear face. Make sure you're using a strong cleanser and removing any product off your face. First product of course is a primer. The primer I'm using right now is by Stay Quirky. And as always, I'll be linking all the products down in the description box. So I'm going to take a very small amount on my palm. And by using my beauty blender, I'm going to start applying it all over my face. So you want your primer to be applied across your face, but in very soft motion or soft usage of the blender. So ensure that your hand is very soft while you're doing this. And after you've applied it all over and your neck, you will then go ahead and use your hands to just smooth out any surfaces and any areas which has more primer. Second step, of course, is to use a foundation. The one that I'm using is Maybelline Dream Satin. I really love this product. Okay, so what we're going to do with this is, again, I am going to take a small amount of it on my hand, on my palm. And again, by using my beauty blender, I'm going to start by applying this all over my face. Now you guys need to decide the right amount of foundation, because if in case you want the look to be really very simple, then go ahead and apply very little foundation, because you do not want the look to be caked up or over the top. But if you are interested in having like a decent looking yet simple makeup, then this is the right amount that I'm applying right now. Mind you guys, I've not used a concealer in this tutorial. And if at all you do have a lot of dark circles or something like that, you can go ahead and apply the concealer before the foundation step. I'm going to use my foundation itself to highlight my eyes or the area below my eyes. And that works pretty well for me. So yeah. And now I'm going to go ahead and blend it all up. At this point, it may look like there's a lot of foundation on my face and it may look a little caked up. But trust me, towards the end of it, it all works out well, because when you apply your finishing powder, which will be the next step, it all blends in really well. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply it all over my face. Of course, you need to apply it on top of your eyes as well, guys. And lastly, never ever forget your neck. This is the most important area that you need to keep in mind. Because if your face is looking a different shade as against your neck, it looks really very bad. So ensure that your neck and your face is of the same shade after you're done with your makeup. And then while the beauty blender does the work really well, I like to go in with my hands irrespective. So I'm going to use my fingers and slightly smudge out any edge that looks a little out of place. So I'll slightly use my fingers to rub off the excess foundation and create a smooth layer on my face. The next step that we'll be doing is we'll be using a finishing powder. This is the Flawless Finishing Powder from Blue Haven. And I really love this product. However, I would say that if in case you are a little brand conscious or something like that, you can use any finishing powder. But finishing powder is a must, guys. It provides a very smooth texture to your face, and if your foundation is making you look a little over the top, then this one smooths things out. So definitely recommend using a finishing powder as against using a compact. Alright, so of course you do not want to miss out on neck, so apply a generous amount on your neck as well. So you see that you've got a clear looking face. It doesn't look kicked up at all. The next thing that I'm going to use is a blush on. Now the color that I'm using is a mix of pink and brown, but it's very close to a nude peachy shade. You need to smile a little so that your cheekbones are highlighted. And I'm gonna go ahead and apply this. I never go over the top when it comes to my blush ons because I think it can make you look a little, you know, over the top again. So, yeah. The next step, of course, is to do your eyebrows, fill in your eyebrows. I don't normally do this. I do not use an eyebrow pencil. I just use my kohl pencil, that is your kajal. And I just like to finish off a little with my eyebrows. I honestly do not do a lot in this section because I feel it may look a little unnatural, but I'm sure if you guys do this on a regular basis, it may not be a big thing to you, but I do not. Then I'm also going to use my ring finger and just smooth out the edges. Be careful with this. And there you have your eyebrows done. The next step is applying kajal to your lower line. And again, the brand that I'm using, the brand that I swear by, is Lakme Iconic. Guys, this product is really amazing. It gives you a long-lasting kajal look. And it's very easy to glide on and smoothly apply. Alright, so if I were to recommend any kajal, hands down, Lakme Iconic is the one to go for. I have a little kajal down below and I'll just clear that out with my finger. Okay. The next thing that you want to do is, I just have some glitter that I need to get rid of. Okay, the next thing that you need to do is apply a lip balm on your lips. Okay, I'm using my Lip Smacker lip balm, and I just think that this should be done before you apply your lipstick because it gives some time for the lip balm to stay on your lips. Okay, next I'm going to use my eyeshadow. This is by Maybelline again, and I'll link the exact palette down in the description box. You guys can check it. So I'm going to use a light golden as my base, and I'm going to be applying it all over my eyelid. And I'm going to start with the very base and then just use the same thing to smudge all over my eyelid till the very end, till the very top, I'm sorry. And then on the other eye as well. So it's a very smooth finish that it gives, yet it doesn't look over the top, which I think is really needed because you do not want to look all overdone when you're going for any Indian look. Next, I'm going to use a black. Now, that is because I am wearing something that's black in color. I do not recommend doing this if you're wearing some other color. But since my kurta was black with pink and orange flowers or something like that, I am using a little bit of black to smudge out and have like a gradient look to it. Okay. And that's how I finish my eyes. The next step, of course, is applying eyeliner. And my favorite product for eyeliners is this purple eyeliner stick. It is the easiest way to apply an eyeliner, and I know a lot of girls struggle with this. So this is like the perfect alternative to liquid eyeliner, and it really stays on your eye for a very long period of time. It doesn't smudge. It's waterproof. And I mean, what else can you ask for? The easiest application out there. So I'll just go ahead and do that on my other eye as well. And yeah, the first thing that I do is just give like a margin so I know how much area I need to fill up. And then once that margin is covered, I'll just go in and fill the area. And yeah, that's how it looks. I can just do the edges a little more. And yeah, of course, the next step has to be a mascara. I highly recommend using a mascara which works really well. For me, it's the Hyper Curl by Maybelline again. You guys must have realized by now that one of the favorite brands that I use is this Maybelline's range for any eye care or lip care, anything like that. Of course, I had to goof up with the mascara, so I'll just clear that up. I think that happened even in my last video. If you guys have not checked out that other video on makeup, I'll link it at the top so you guys can go check it out. The next step is using an illuminator. Now, I will have a separate video talking about why you need to use an illuminator. Because it just highlights specific areas of your face and gives them some sort of glitter or shine. and it's more so important to highlight your nose or something like that. So I'm going to roughly apply it on my nose, and then I'm going to just smudge it out in a way that it highlights my nose. And when you're looking at it from this close, it may look like it's a little over the top, but it's not. Yeah, that's about it. And then I'm gonna go ahead and apply a little more on my cheeks to just get that perfect look. I'm sure if you guys practice this a little, you'll get the right amount. So that's about it. And lastly, we're going to be applying my lipstick. Now the lipstick that I'm using again is by Stay Quirky. I will link it in the description box. But it's a simple red/orange color that I'm using. I'm going to just align my lips correctly. Yeah, that's about it. And yeah, just puff it all together so you're done. And of course you're going to be applying your bindi. Now this is optional, but I think it adds to the look and makes the entire look very subtle and very nice. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that. It's a maroon bindi. Ensure that you place it right in the middle. I struggle with that, but I managed to do it eventually. And then the next step, of course, is wearing your jewelry, which in my case is just these huge jhumkas. I love these ones, guys. And it just adds to the overall look. I'm going to keep my neck empty. Like, I'm not going to wear anything on my neck because I think my earrings are going to do justice. So, yeah. Then I'm going to leave my hair, and yeah, I'm going to just settle it out, my hair. And I haven't really curled my hair or done anything to my hair, honestly. But if you guys need to curl your hair or something like that, it's totally up to you. So that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you did, make sure you like, share and subscribe to the channel. And hit the bell notification icon so that the next time a new video gets uploaded, you guys are notified first. So until next time, bye-bye.